welcome to Arkansas Yarncast. I'm Lori.
That makes me Anna.
And I'm Jessica.
And we are coming to you from the home of Arkansas Yarn Company in Malvern, Arkansas, between Little Rock and Hot Springs, sorta. Right off of, I think we're
pretty much right off
I
of
think we're
I-30.
like less than 4 minutes right off of I-30.
I think so too, yeah.
Yeah. Come see us.
Especially if you get like friendly lights, you know.
Yes.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're worried they're for you, you should exit. Like that kind of friendly lights?
No, she means the stoplights being green.
As
long as you don't get a red light.
Are you saying if you see lights in your rearview mirror, duck off real quick?
I was wondering if that's what you meant.
I mean,
I'm
just gonna sit here and drink
I
my...
have never done that.
I have not either, because I've only been pulled over once. And no, wait, I've only been ticketed once. I've been pulled over multiple times for like light things.
Light.
But
like light law breaking.
but I have thought to myself, after I have seen that I sped past a cop a little, I'd be like, oh, is there an exit right quick?
And you can't hit your brakes.
No, because
you just gotta take your foot off the gas.
You're admitting guilt, though.
You are. Yes, you are.
Like,
Yes,
she
you
knows.
are.
She knows what she did.
Oh, she knew. I'm gonna get her. Yes. Yes. I try not to get caught.
I thought you were gonna say I try not to use my brakes, because I don't either. I don't like to use my brakes.
I like to use my brakes, but at the last minute. Oh, that looks like a sharp turn. I probably should slow down here. Yeah. Yeah, like when you were following me last night, were you thinking? Yeah. So today's probably gonna be a long one because we've missed y'all. We are late podcasting by 2 weeks.
I feel like
by more than that.
Any
I think.
time we podcast is right on time.
I agree, but
It would be
we've
good
been
to be
plagued with
consistent.
sickness, so it's been stormy here, and true to form, I've had migraines, and so most of the time it's my fault that we're not podcasting. So anyway, do you have anything on your needles, Miss Anna?
I have my what is that, outline tank,
Your outline tank?
and that's it.
I haven't worked on mine in a week.
So Jessica got me put onto this ZenDoodly tangle stuff, and so instead of knitting, I've been ZenDoodling tangle.
Is that what it's called?
I think
ZenDoodle
it's called ZenTangle,
Oh.
but it's basically doodling with purpose.
Yeah, like with a zenness about you, I guess.
Is it zenning you?
It is kind of zenning. So I then also tried to get someone else that I am close with to do some Zen tangle doodling. And
She likes to do math problems. That's her zen.
It's not
oh,
me.
not her.
Oh.
So someone else. And they sent a picture of theirs, and I was like, oh, that looks quite aggressive. You could see the pencil markings like, and I said, so it's kind of supposed to be meditative. And they said, yeah, I don't tend to do that. I said, I can tell. But
Yeah.
it's kind of nice. I enjoy it.
Like I don't enjoy drawing, so that probably would be a little bit on the stressful side for me as well.
Maybe.
I
But
don't know.
anyway, so that's what I've been doing. Zen doodle tangling.
Okay.
Do you want to show them your outline tank?
Like, it's here. I lifted it, right? Did I lift it? Here it is.
It looks great. Love the color.
And I enjoy having the little plague doctor stitch marker that Jessa had given to me, and then the little, I think she called it a soot donut. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a soot monster, but
Yeah.
as a donut.
So I'm addicted to this woman's charms.
I know you are.
And yeah, I haven't bought any for a little bit because I'm a little bit lower in the fund department.
Oh, you're on a buying freeze of those
She's putting
things.
herself on a
those,
buying
yes.
Of
freeze.
those things. Yes.
But I made myself a board to keep them all.
That's
and
awesome.
I've got little nails in them.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. So I
I have one of those at home also, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of decorative, and I have little pins that mine hang on, but I like it.
Yeah, it's fun to be able to see them.
It is, but it's also like, dang, I got a lot of stitch markers.
I'm not looking at it like that. I refuse.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it like, oh, my pretty.
Look at my collection. Yes.
I can have more of those and have less space than yarn.
Do you have anything on the needles?
I do. I've got a few things on the needles. I am trying to figure out how to do that foundation chain thing that I did for my bag, my drawstring bag for my over half finished object.
Over half. That's a new one.
It's a little more than half, but it's not quite finished.
Somebody had like a,
Nikki.
was it Nikki?
Yeah, it was Nikki's tutorial, but I don't remember what it was.
Oh, no, I mean like an actual term for the half finished. Was it a hoe? Yeah, it was a hoe.
That's the girls over at We Share Needles.
Yes.
They call them hoes.
Maddie and Kristen.
Yes. So I am working on a 52 stitch sock for one of my flower girls. I've got both of them going on magic loop. They're almost at the same point, just past the heel. I'm doing the magic heel on these. And so this is a pair that I have going. And then I have taken the needles off of my outline tank to work on something else, but now that I'm finished with that, I can get back to this. But this is also kind of on hold at the moment because I'm kind of in the throes of wetting knitting. Get it right side out to hold it up.
I love that slub yarn.
So this is our slub yarn. We call it our pearl base in the color seaweed. It's just some leftovers that I have from another project, just enough to where I can make this tank. And I think those are the only things that I currently have on needles.
Really?
Yes.
That's
Wow.
Other than this chain that I'm
I have a lot of things on
trying
the
to work
needles.
on.
Like a lot. I brought it all with me. Well, not all of it, because there's still a lot like at home still. But I also have been working on my outline tank. I'm really close to being ready to split from here. I need 3 inches, and I'm almost there. I think I have about, I'm going to do about 10 more rows, I think. And then I'll be there, because I don't want it to be super cropped. But this yarn is really pretty. It's called Bras Off by 9 from Nikki Avery at Avery Lane Creations. And I got this yarn from her at the Yarn Crawl. And I have it in my bag, made by Maddie's mom. Kelly McDonald makes these, and I love this fabric. I love this bag. So I have that. And then, goodness, let's see here. Y'all, I have been addicted to color work. And so I had Whitney Terrell from Adventures with Whitney come, and she did a color work class here in the store. And this is a bottle cozy, and I absolutely love it. The patterns are not on Ravelry yet. They're getting ready to be, and we'll be selling kits for it. And I have a finished object of this done as well. I think I'm going to show it since I'm talking about it. but I want it noted that I have a finished object. And it is a wine bottle cozy. And this is so perfect for gift knitting. So she made this design just for us, and it's a flower, and she calls it Garden Bloom Cozies. So it's garden blooms, and I love it. So she has made this into a hat, a cowl, this bottle koozie, and fingerless mitts. And I also asked Whitney to do a sweater, so I can totally see myself in this. So now that you know what it looks like, here it is in Christmas colors. So we're going to be putting together some kits and the pattern, the red, the gold, the green, the white, DK Mini kits, so y'all can make these too. I am in love with it, and I have it all crammed in this little bag from Knit Knack Knits Co. And this is a clear little window so you can see what all is in here. All my yarn is in here. So I have that on the needles, and then I have one other thing that's on the needles, but it's super big. Let's see. I'm getting ready to put this color in my blanket. And this is my hashtag, the Chevron Year Itch make along that I'm doing, that we're hosting along with Lindsay at Always Yarn First. This is every color in my Sock Yarn Society that we've had so far, and I've put it in this blanket, and I am absolutely in love with this giant sparkle blanket. And I am just getting ready to add in my next color, and it's so pretty. This is what it looks like. This is called Copacabana, and there was a coral colored, neon coral colored mini that went with it, and her name was Lola.
Yeah, that was our August box.
That was the August box. The September box
is going out tomorrow.
Yes, and it's
Which
equally.
would be like 2 days ago when you
Yes,
when you get
it's
to
going
the
out September 1st, and it is to die for adorable. We love it. All the things are amazing. So this is look how gorgeous it is. So this is always, I just love it. I'm gonna make another one with my Sock Yarn Society from next year too, because I've enjoyed it so much.
I haven't decided what I'm doing with mine.
Well,
I'm still working on my blanket, but I haven't made any progress since the last podcast, so I didn't bring it to show. Because again, I'm in the throes of wedding knitting.
She is. So anyway, those are the things that I'm working on. I also have I do have some finished objects when we get to that.
You know, you showed that last time.
No, I didn't. It just came.
The bag.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Was it showing his acquisition?
Okay. Fair enough.
I was gonna just I've been putting my progress keepers in it.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a good use for it.
So they're all there
Not
in
your
one
pencils?
spot. No, I think it's a better use for all my progress keepers, because there's so many now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's that. And then what else we have?
I guess that means it's time for me to show my half object.
I guess so.
Because that's kind of what's next. So I figured out my foundation single crochet chain that I'm wanting to do for this. Because I'm in the throes of wedding knitting and I don't have time to do anything else, I picked up a test knit.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So I had some yarn, which y'all might recognize this colorway. I was working this into a pair of socks, but I didn't like the way the socks were working up, so I ripped it out. But this is a dice bag, and it's got pockets on the inside. There's 7 pockets in here for a full set of dice, so you can separate each type of die into each pocket. And I am currently working on a single what is it called?
Foundation chain.
It's a foundation single crochet. So it's not quite a chain. It's kind of a chain and a single and a first row of single crochets in one, which I did this for my Whidbey drawstring bag. So I'm going to make 2 of these to draw this up for my little dice bag. So it'll draw up like this, and then it'll have the dice in the bottom.
Are there holes to put the string through?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a row of yarn overs to make the holes. But yeah, I picked up this test knit because it was just a quick little thing. I started it, I think, last Monday.
Yeah, it's not been long.
So it's not been very long, and I haven't worked on it consistently over the past week and a half. But I am just now sitting down to do this crochet chain to do the drawstrings. I'm making 2 drawstrings so they'll come up opposite each other.
And who was it?
It's from I think she's on Ravelry as Danielle.
Is that Fandom Knits?
So on Instagram she's Fandom Knits, and she does some stuffies and
Like she did the mountain stuffy.
my little mountain stuffy.
You guys should look that up if you've not seen it or don't remember seeing it on here.
I think we can probably post a picture of him, but he's super adorable.
He's so cute.
He is. That was a test knit that I did for Danny as well. Her name is Danielle Thuen, Thuen, I think. But I'll have Lucas post type in her name on the screen so that y'all can see it, and then I will put a link to her Ravelry page in the description below. I think she plans on having this pattern up probably no later than the end of September, because most of us are practically done with the test knit. It knit up very quick. She has it to where you can make some modifications to make it bigger if you want it to be bigger. But the base pattern, I believe she said, will hold up to 10 sets of dice, so about 70 die in here. And then she has directions if you want to make all of the pockets a little different color. And so I chose I used scraps, more or less. So it's only gonna take less than an entire skein of yarn to do fingering weight on size 4 needles. So it's a pretty nifty little pattern. I've enjoyed working it up. But that's my half finished object. My hoe.
It's your hoe.
It's my hoe.
It's actually almost a faux.
It's almost a faux.
Yes.
Something between a hoe and a faux.
Yes.
Yes. That's awesome. It looks really great.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. It's turning out really nice.
That's great.
I guess I could go ahead and just go right into my finished objects.
Yeah.
Since we're knitting.
Since y'all are knitting.
And you're doing nothing important.
Nothing important.
I feel like you have the bulk of it too.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I probably do. I have been working on things. Not all of it wedding knitting. Because, I only have less than 2 months until my wedding.
She has issues.
I have an issue with knitting on one thing at a time. So I've been crocheting. So I have made these little ice cream cozies. And this is just some little cotton yarn that I have. And so I've been making these little ice cream cozies. And I'm going to make some cup cozies for like iced coffees, which we slipped one over an iced coffee cup.
She made me one too.
Yes.
I like it on that. I just wish it were a little taller.
And I probably will make them a little taller.
But it fits the cup nicely.
And then I made
think.
one for Anna too. So, and then I made another one, and it's at home.
I love them.
And then I have plans to make another one for Lucas in orange, again, that for home. But I do plan on making these and selling these at my little vendor events. Hopefully they sell.
I think they will sell. Everybody loves. They love
I think
seeing.
it's great. I love it because when I get a pint out of the freezer to eat out of the pint, I hate using paper towels to wrap around the little cup because it ends up sticking to the cup, and then I can't throw it away until the cup is done, and then it's useless because it's cold.
Yeah.
When I put it back in the freezer. Whereas this, I can slip it over the pint when I get it out of the freezer, and then I slip it off when I put it back in the freezer. And I mean, it's nice. It keeps my hands from getting freezing when I eat ice cream out of the pint.
Oh, you have enough to put it back in the freezer?
Usually.
Like you're eating. Why are you eating it that slow?
I usually only eat about a third of the container.
Oh, you're so good.
No.
That's all I do too.
Who eats only a third of the container? I try to make it a half.
And then who just eats their feelings and goes whole hog? Not me.
I think there's nothing wrong with eating your feelings when you need to.
Oh, I agree. I completely agree. Either way, it'll keep your hand warm while you're eating your ice cream.
So either a long haul situation or a short haul situation.
Yes.
Yes.
And then I finished this pair, which I think I was working on last time we recorded.
Maybe so.
But I finished this pair of wedding socks. This pair is for Anna. I am knitting Anna and the little girl's socks first, and then I will work on my own because mine are not as important. They will not be seen on day of wedding. So I could be working on mine all the way like through Friday night before the wedding.
Like she's
and I would be
probably
fine.
gonna be working on them while I'm doing her hair and makeup.
Oh, I won't be that late. If anything, it'll be up till the night before, which I have plenty of time. I've got like 28 days. No, not 28. Like 60 is 2 months, so 58 days.
58 days till she's a wedded woman.
Yes. So,
And then just one more day till she deserts me.
yes.
I mean, you guys, who really needs a honeymoon?
We're gonna have to.
Y'all are gonna have to help me.
Oh, this is so beautiful, y'all.
So, it's gonna be hard to see the beads, but I finished my wedding shawl. It is massive.
Can y'all believe she's already done?
And look, we can see you through the lace.
It's so unbelievably beautiful.
But I finished it. It looks great with my dress. I had a dress fitting with my seamstress the other day.
Oh, it's so gorgeous. I
and
love
it
these
looks-
little things. They look like little hearts to
Yes.
me. This looks like a heart to me.
There's like
it's
hearts everywhere once
I
you keep looking.
am so in love with it. It's gorgeous. Jessa, you did a beautiful job.
For those of you that don't know, this is my wedding shawl. It is 50% yak, 50% silk yarn that we dyed here, or that I dyed.
You dyed it.
And this pattern is called Don't Panic by Nim Teasdale. And it has 255 beads in it that are optional. It's a bead as you go
It's beautiful.
pattern, and it's great. And it looks great with my dress, which is, the most important part.
Yes, it's
but
stunning.
This will be for during my reception when the sun goes down and it starts to get a little chilly at the end of October, hopefully.
Hope so too.
Otherwise, it's lace and it breathes. But it's not for during the ceremony. And I think that's all that I have completed. I've got 4 cozies, my shawl, the socks.
Do you want to show the jar cozies since you just showed your wedding shawl?
Yeah, so I've got people helping me make these, and more than likely I'm going to have to make some of these myself after I'm done with all of my socks. But my centerpieces are mason jars. You're going to have a small one and a larger one, and then they all have these little jar cozies on them, which are called Fairies Firelight.
Yes. Fairies.
I think it's Fairies Firelight. It's Faerie Firelight, and I don't remember the name of the designer, but we'll pop that in the description. But we're filling it with little fairy lights. I don't know if you can see the wire in there, but we got our little fairy lights in today, and we put them in to try it out. So we'll
And then there'll be wildflowers, fall-colored wildflowers inside the jar.
Yes.
And these little lights are waterproof, so we can fill it up with water.
The little fairy lights are waterproof as long as I keep the battery pack outside of the jar. We'll be able to fill it with water and then
They're so pretty.
Put the flower, have our florist put the wildflower arrangements in them. It'll be really pretty.
So pretty. I love it.
But those came in today.
Yes.
Do you have anything finished?
I do have a finished thing. A finished thing. I love this. I'm so in love with the way it turned out. It's beautiful. I've enjoyed it very much. I have decided that I really, really, really love color work. It's so pretty. And then, I don't know, I was not feeling some things, and so I decided that I needed to start a project for my new charity knit, or my charity.
Our new charity.
Our new charity. And I have been making, and I do not have this pattern. It is, I made it up, and I love it. After I made the first one, I love it. It's a soap sack. It's a soap sock, and there's a bar of soap in here. And I actually crocheted this, and I crocheted it closed. And then I decided that I really needed to have a drawstring opening. What my intent was for them to be able to hang it and let it dry so that they continue using it. So I decided to make one that had a drawstring. So I've been making, we shouldn't hold it like that.
Maybe not.
That looks, with them together, it looks very bovine. So anyway, it's just a little crocheted bag to put soap in, and I love it. I made up this design. I don't know what it's called. I like the way it looks. The little bag, the little soap fits in there nicely. I love it. So I've made, I think I've made 5 of these so far. And if you make these kinds of things and you would like to send them to us to donate to the homeless, we would be very, very happy to have extra help with them. It is my goal to send, to get every homeless person in our community one of these in their hands. So that's my goal.
If you would like to send us them, our address is 202 South Main Street, Malvern, Arkansas, 72104.
It's also on our website, and then and simultaneously with that, we are going to be collecting hats for homeless because it's going to be starting to get cold soon.
Hopefully.
So, well, it eventually it is going to be getting cold soon. So if you have hats lying around that you are not gifting to somebody, please send them to us so we can hand them out to the homeless.
And they don't need to be handmade.
They don't need to be handmade. We'll do commercial, knit, crochet, commercial. We don't care. We just want to be able to get them out. We take scarves. We take gloves, fingerless mitts. Anything that we can hand out in wool yarn that we can hand out to help keep people warm is what our goal is. So I think that's all that I have that is finished object. How about you?
Yeah, I have nothing.
You have nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have...
She has doodles.
I have doodles.
Do you have acquisitions?
I do have acquisitions. So, shall I go now?
I think you should.
Okay, so my most recent acquisition footstool. My most recent acquisition I got today.
Just now.
Just now. So these socks. Jessa made these socks and she just recently finished them. They're in her wedding colorway. So these are what I am wearing.
With your dress and
With
your
my
shoes.
yes, with several other things. But I shall be proudly wearing those. And then
That's good to know because she doesn't wear socks.
yeah. So I
hope it's cold on October 29th because
sure do,
your
too.
feet are going to be burning up.
That's why she got a short dress.
and then there were things that I forgot to show for the last podcast that was like right after the crawl. But I think these are so cute. They're little like keychain clippy, I don't know. But so it's one of those little doll things and it has
Looks like a little voodoo doll.
yeah.
I was going to say a voodoo
It
doll
is.
too.
I kind of didn't want to say that, but they're so cute. So my little doll has brown hair and a blue ball of yarn. And I got that over at Claire's.
Knit unto others.
Knit unto others. Because she's the closest to us. And so it's easy to jump away from here to there. And she always has cute things. So
When we
and
say
then-
closest, we still mean like 45 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, never mind. So, and then I got this yarn bowl, which I think is so pretty. I
It is
love yarn
pretty.
bowls.
Mhm.
I don't necessarily like use them a lot, but and then Knit for Brains gave us these really cute little tins that have stitch markers.
Yes.
And so all of mine have the little light bulb. Well, they have the blue light bulb because that's me.
We'll take pictures of those
Yeah.
Yeah,
and put
we
them on
will.
the screen.
Because that's not working, and
They're-
I'm not
they're
getting that.
small.
It is.
And I like those.
I like them too.
The little slidey opening thingy,
Mhm.
my bobber. And then I got this bag from somebody.
That is from Ginger Snap That.
Ginger Snap That.
I think so. Yeah.
That is a fun name. How did I let's see, the
Or it might just be called Ginger Snap.
I think it's Ginger Snap.
On Instagram, she's Ginger. I believe she's Ginger. Yeah, Ginger Snap That.
that's
And
cute.
on Etsy, she's Ginger Snap That. But on her tag, it just says Ginger Snap.
I really love the zipper pull.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's nice.
It's like it feels
It's sturdy.
substantial. And then so the yarn that went with that is called Laughs
This was
More.
when we bought these. This was a little set, right?
Yes. So she did this as a set or as individual bags or as individual yarn. So you could get it either way, but she did sell it as a set, and that's how we got it.
So Laughs More, Worry Less sock set.
I love
So-
the bags.
And then did this come with it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then there's a little tiny s'more.
The
We'll take a
cutest
picture
little
of that.
s'more.
Mm-hmm. It is so adorable. It has little eyeballs, and I am so excited to put that on my little board of stitch markers. And then I'm gonna show this. It has nothing to do with yarn, but
She acquired this today
I
for
acquired
herself.
this today. I was feeling a little like bummed, and so I had to go to Walgreens, and I saw in their Halloween section this little ducky.
What I love is the little skeleton wing.
What I think is odd is that he has no
It's
butt.
Yeah, and
It's wide open.
it's for
And he's got little teefies.
laying. Anyway, but yeah, so there's its. I'm like, maybe it's a finger puppet.
You should put these little lights in it.
Oh, that'd be cute.
That would be fun. You could put that in the window on Halloween.
Yes.
With the fairy lights after the wedding.
So, and then, still with Halloween, I got, what does mine say? Putting the boo in booty.
Speaking of a duck with no booty.
And then there is a topper that goes with it. And so it's got a little, it's a little ghost with a shocked face. And so
It's
guess
so cute.
that's like to keep your drink warm or something. I don't know.
I think so.
Or when you're presenting it,
Yeah.
like if you're making somebody hot chocolate and you bring it to the table, it's a pretty little way of doing that.
I guess you'd have less splashing if you're. I don't know.
Possible.
Anyway, I thought it was cute, so I got the ones with a topper.
They're adorable.
They are adorable. We love them.
Mm-hmm. So I think that's me.
Is that you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want to go next?
Sure, I'll go next. Let me finish this chain.
While she's doing that, how cute are their little facial expressions on
Oh,
here?
they're super adorable.
Look
I
at
love
that.
them. And that's that's the exact reason why we got these
So
this set.
this
The little
one
marker.
with his little part of him on fire, looking all, oh my goodness, I'm hot.
Yeah, I've got. I think so. I thought I did. I should have.
Do you have a pocket in it?
I don't have a pocket.
I think that you ordered just the bag.
Well, the markers came with the bags.
All of the bags?
I believe so. I
don't-
don't remember. But I also got the bag and the yarn. And they're super adorable. I love the little s'mores and their kawaii faces. They're super cute. My favorite one is this little one down here. He's on fire and he's shocked.
He's toasting.
He's got the little fire on
His
him.
little mouth is like, ooh.
Yes. That one's my favorite.
This is the little progress keeper that goes with it. It's so cute. We'll
Yeah.
take a picture of it so you can see a little bit closer view of it.
Yes. And then Anna got me a mug as well. And mine has the little witchy leg topper on it. And it says, "More booze, please."
I love TJ Maxx.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
It's Jess's favorite store.
Not at all. And then I also got the little Knit for Brains slider tin with the little gnome wooden stitch marker. And then my little stitch marker has
The green.
green light bulb markers on them. But we'll take a picture of these, all of them together, for Lucas to put on the screen. Is that all of the things that I have acquired?
Maybe so.
I think it might be. We didn't talk about it, or Anna didn't, but we got new bands for our Darker Side of Pretty skein colors that we've been dyeing. So we'll have these real soon on all of our Darker Side skeins.
They're all on order.
They're all on order, which this is the proof, and we like it. It's pretty.
So what did we, Smoke on the Water?
This one is Smoke on the Water.
Yeah.
It's a gray and purple skein, and it's got some really pretty multicolored speckles on it.
Apparently.
Let me make it not.
Anna
look-
is like super anal about the way the skeins look, and that one looks pretty janky down at the bottom. And so I was asking her, what's with that skein? And she's like, I don't know, I didn't do it.
That's not me.
And it's evident because it's not tidy. And Anna is like crazy about tidying up the yarn. I got, if you got it, Haunted for mine. I love this so much. I love the little haunted house. This is so adorable. I love Halloween. So much fun. Anna,
We're
thank you.
ready for fall
We
to
are.
be here.
We
Past
are.
ready.
I also got the kit, And these bags, Jessica had one when she was buying them. She was cart jacked. We were supposed to have 3 of this size, and she had to get 1 of that size. As y'all know, I'm not a fan of brown, so I gave my yarn to Anna, and then Jessica has the other.
No, it's the other way around.
I gave it to you.
So what happened is we were buying the big bags because we like this fabric, but we also like the bee fabric that's on the inside, and these are the medium size bags. This is the small size bag, and it's a little bit smaller. It's definitely smaller.
It is.
So we bought these as the kits with the yarn, and then I bought the small bag separate, but she doesn't like the small bag because it's got brown on the inside,
Which we decided was graham cracker.
it's graham cracker tan.
I like the
It is.
I like the bee. I like the bee fabric.
So I took the small bag because I really don't need the big bag,
Yeah.
so I took the small bag and the yarn.
Yes. So that from Ginger Snap, and then
She's trying to figure out what she wants to show first.
I acquired these 2 skeins of Swizzle colorway from Woolen and Nosh because I really want to make a sock arm sweater, and we just put this yarn on discount, and I want to make sure that I had my favorite color, which it's going to be, there's a lot of white in between each of these color stripes, and so I wanted that for myself. So I just acquired these 2 just mere minutes before we started podcasting.
What is sock arm sweater?
It's just a base
cardigan.
I think I'm going to do the sock arm cardigan, and it is a solid body, and then the arms you use sock yarn for, self-striping sock yarn. It's also from Telly Bean Knits. It's such a beautiful little sweater, and so there's, I decided
It's in our Knit Happy book.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Laura from Knit for Brains sent us some goodies and some other things that I can't show you, but also they sent us this little sign. Welcome to Arkansas Yarn. Welcome, y'all. Arkansas Yarn Co. I love this. Brett made it for me. And then she made me, obviously I have pink. Little, and what y'all don't know is these have little gnomes on them, and in the inside the hat it has the little shape of Arkansas. So she was showing them to me, and I'm like, oh, he should put Arkansas in the center of that hat. So he did, and then they sent them to us. And
cute.
I love it. It's so precious. And so Anna, the last couple of times I've been forgetting mine, so I pulled it down, but Anna got me the little blonde girl knitting with pink yarn. And I love that it jingles. And then last, when, I don't know if y'all remember when Laura sent me a Care Bear bag. I had a Care Bear, there was a Care Bear, and Anna stole it from me right in front of y'all. Laura felt so bad for me that she sent me another one.
Don't try and make everybody a witness.
Oh, they were. They were. And then remember that time that 3 by the Sea sent all of us a little Arkansas Yarn Progress Keeper? This is mine. I'm trying to catch up. And then remember that last time we were talking after the yarn crawl about Anna bought us these from Rich Mountain Fiber Company. These are mine. So I think I'm all
catch up.
I think I'm all caught up with all the things. And then we got this really, really nice card and package in the mail. And this package came from my very good friend Georgiana over at the Stitching Plaza on Instagram. And she sent this beautiful little note, and she sent this bag. It looks like this. And it is absolutely breathtakingly stunning.
It is so pretty.
with gray inside. And it's beautiful. And I sent her a note.
It's very Lori.
It is. And I sent her this note and I said, Georgiana, thank you so much for sending us this bag to give away on our podcast. It's so stunning. I don't know that I can give it away. So she sent me this bag. So we have one for you and we have one for me. And we're going to give this away on our next podcast.
Yes.
I cannot even tell you how absolutely stunning and lovely this bag is made with love.
Yeah,
I'm not
very
kidding.
nicely done.
She is attention to detail, matching fabric drawstrings. The liner is so complimentary to the lettering that's on this bag. It is an absolute stunning bag. And I'm not kidding.
That was so sweet of her.
And that was so sweet of her. And she just does such a great job. And then also on her little tags, it's her little business card, the Stitching Plaza.
We'll take a picture of all of it.
And on the back of it, she gives you the directions for the Kitchener stitch.
Oh, that's
Which
cute.
is so nice. And she says, remember to chant the words out louder in your head as you work. It's so sweet. Georgiana, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I didn't know this came because it came when I was out sick with a hip migraine. And I didn't know that it came. And then I came back to work the next day. She messaged me to ask if we received it, and I didn't know. And then the next day, and I was like, oh my gosh.
I think when you got back, we then put it like...
Oh, we had it sitting on her laptop so that when she came back, she would see it.
So it would be a happy surprise.
I didn't need a laptop, so I didn't need to do anything on it, so I didn't see it. And it's just absolutely stunning, and I just am in love with it. And y'all go over to Stitching Plaza on Instagram and take a look at her products, and I mean, they're beautiful, and I mean absolutely beautiful. And wait a minute, because I think that I have a code for you. Let me see.
Do I need to go get that other bag that's in the office?
What other bag?
The blue one that came in today?
No,
Okay.
not today. She says to me that we have a code that is capital A, capital R, capital K, ARK 15 for 15% off through the end of September. So y'all go, run. They're beautiful. All of her bags are absolutely gorgeous. And again, the code is AR15. And we'll ask Lucas to do that for us. You will not be disappointed. It is such her color sense. I cannot even tell you how stunning this bag is in person. The good news is we're giving one away. The exact same one is the exact same size. We're giving this one away on our next podcast. Shall we have?
I think they should let us know what they're working on.
Yeah, let us know what you're working on. And you have to leave a comment in the down bar in order for you to be eligible, because Jessica uses a program that pulls from the comments. So comment. Give us as many as you want. We absolutely love talking with you, so do that. And that, I think, is all of my acquisitions.
Well, good.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
It was a lot. It sure was a lot. We are so blessed to have so many amazing people who send us things. People send us things, and we are just so appreciative and grateful, and I just have so much gratitude.
I don't think I have a tape measure.
If that one was a little bit closer.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that one any closer?
No.
So what's been going on with y'all?
Wedding stuff.
Wedding stuff. We went.
Oh,
Go ahead.
we had dress fittings Well, Jessa and I had dress fittings.
We did.
Lori didn't
We went
like
this
it.
week and did a dress fitting.
There's this.
I need a tape measure.
So, Jessa's dress is looking gorgeous.
It is.
And so is mine. Not gonna lie.
Anna, your dress was very pretty.
I'm excited for...
I'm gonna say that my dress came in also, and I did not love it at all. In fact, I felt like two things. First off, I felt like I was being put in a weighted dress to be dumped in the river to drown.
Okay.
You're not
And-
dramatic at all.
You know when you go to the dentist and they're gonna take X-rays and they put that weighted cape thing on you? That's what I felt like for hours after taking that dress off.
That's kind of what Sheila said when we were telling her about it, wasn't it? Like it was heavy, so it was like suffocating. Isn't that what she was saying?
That's how I felt. So
The dress. Oh, so I think I was not listening so much to that part.
No, because you had your dress on.
Yeah, and I was looking in the mirror and going,
she
"This
put
is
her
so
dress
pretty."
on and she skipped down the hallway. She loves her dress and she loves how she looks in it and she loves how
I
it
love
feels.
it. It's
And
pretty.
it's gorgeous and it's a turnaround dress so she can turn around and it flares out and
Yeah.
it makes me happy that you're so happy.
And
in
we
it.
didn't get any pictures of it.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did. I was
it
so
has a beautiful
excited
lace
getting
back.
all of these pictures of Jessa in hers, and then I just got too excited about my own and just didn't take any.
Yeah.
There was the cutest kitty cat,
And
so I also got pictures of that.
Yes, you did. She sent them to me. The dress looks beautiful on Jessica, and she
Yes.
tried it on with her shawl, and it's beautiful. I did not love my dress, so Jessica sent it back, and I ordered
3 more. In
Of the same
of
dress.
the same dress.
Same dress.
3 different colors.
Well, Jessica's not letting me have the color I want, so I bought it anyway.
She can't wear spring pink to a fall wedding.
I didn't order pink.
She got the green.
There was a
olive.
green. It's called olive, and this dress is it's a halter style with this great big satin bow.
Is it satin or is it like a chiffon bow?
I don't know,
I
but
think
it
it's
looks
gonna be more of a
shimmery,
chiffon.
and it's beautiful. And I mean, it's beautiful, and I am in love with it, and I love the way it looks, and that green is so stunning. And
On the computer, though,
she
it
won't let
looks
me have the
bright.
green.
It looks bright, and all of our colors are going to be more muted.
So I bought it anyway because
I feel like she's gonna, pop up every so often with a different colored dress.
that would be fun, wouldn't it? Be at the reception, all of a sudden I come out and I'm wearing. Can I see your socks? I ordered a color, so it looks that green. It's brighter than this green, but it's called olive. And then this this color right here is called plum. And the dress, one of the dresses that I ordered was plum.
Yeah.
And then Jessica ordered Anna and I black dresses. And so the third one I got in black, which is probably the one I'm going to wear. But I really wanted to wear color. And I mean, I know that I always wear black. But for this particular
Well, as long
occasion, I was
as-
thinking,
As long as the green or the plum are not bright, I'm fine with you wearing either one of those colors.
so we're gonna see.
Yeah, we'll see when it gets
We won't. Pictures are deceiving, and they use a lot of light, and they flash, and that makes it bright. So I am hoping that it's gonna come a little duller, so that she'll let me wear it.
Not dull, muted.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so kind of in that same vein of topic, we had requests to resolve the...
Oh, yes, we did. Julie, this one's for you. So, Julie B., one of my very sweet friends, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say she's one of my best good friends. I love myself some Julie B.
Mm-hmm.
I mean it. I love her. She is so fun. She just makes me happy when she's in the store. I love her to just hang out with us. She tells amazing stories. Just a light. And she was here. She was here. Jessica was gone.
Yeah.
And she's like, I was knitting and I was listening to y'all and I stopped knitting and I started listening and I was thinking, what are they talking about?
So what were we talking about?
So what we were talking about was the Mrs. Kisses. And
spatula
so
bra.
Julie wants to know, well, what happened with the spatulas?
So what happened is I ordered it and I'm not using it.
She didn't. Yeah, well. First off,
It's a lot.
It's a lot, and then Julie was here for the color work class, and then she was amazing. I was like almost crying, laughing because she's like, well, what if it just flies off? And I mean, Julie, she says, I'm invested here. I need to know what is happening with that. I need to know.
Well, Lori and I promised
We did.
an update.
So the update is Jessica did order it. She did not care for it. Did you have the fitting?
Yeah, so I got the fitting, the complimentary fitting that you get when you order it. And she did tell me to make some adjustments to it, which I made, and it fits and it works. And it does what it's supposed to do. I was not a fan of it for myself for the wedding dress because I was not comfortable in it. And it's not that it was uncomfortable, it's just it doubled my volume.
Like you were like
this way, because it squeezes together, but then you have to have the rest that fills it out.
Yes.
So it doubled my volume and I felt very uncomfortable.
Well, I think that it's good that you tried it. And and you know now it didn't work for you, and
Yes.
you can do something different, which your seamstress is taking
She's
care
doing
of.
a magical job.
Yes.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. So, Julie, it just didn't work out.
It just didn't work out.
Sometimes these things happen.
But you
Or
know what?
don't.
We would have never known that people felt like they were left hanging if Julie didn't tell us. We enjoyed.
Like, oh yeah.
That was so funny. That was so funny. She's like, I'm invested here. I need to know.
It was like the next episode was supposed to have it.
Exactly. And that was the intent.
The storyline did not finish.
It didn't. So, yeah, there's that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
There you go.
exactly.
But we recently, it was recently brought to our attention that there are things for the wedding that we are still needing to make decisions on. So we are back on wedding planning.
We're so on wedding planning. We went to the venue yesterday.
It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. We can't wait to share pictures with y'all. We want you to feel like you're part of us and that you get to see family wedding photos. So we can't wait to start pushing those out to y'all when Jessica gets back from the honeymoon. We're super excited about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, are you going on a honeymoon?
I am going on a honeymoon. I'm going to Disney World
Without Anna.
without Anna. And I'm going to Universal Studios
Without Anna.
without Anna.
And you know what she's doing without Anna?
Dressing up for
Halloween. Where we're gonna do
Yeah.
like the Sanderson sisters, but now it's just
I'm still
us.
thinking that we can do that. We're just gonna have to get a cardboard cutout.
I don't know why you're upset with me when it's Lucas's fault.
So I actually was.
You
thinking
actually
that I
picked the
would
date.
instead.
No, Jessica picked the date.
No, if it were up to me,
Uh-huh.
I would have gotten married on Halloween and had a Halloween wedding.
That's a Monday. Nobody gets married on a Monday.
But also, you were the one that was like, okay, so I'll get to see the Halloween events, and then the
Yeah.
next day there'll be Christmas.
It'll be the very next day. It'll be Christmas.
So I'll go ahead and blame Lucas, but I
We know it's you. It's
But
you.
I am seriously thinking about getting like at least a cutout of her head, like those model shots or whatever, and then just
Amanda
keeping her
knows
on a
where to
stick.
get those.
Yeah, but you have to buy a bunch at once. We only need one.
We only need
But
one of you.
You know what we can do? We can take a picture of her face. That might not be flattering. And we can go to Walgreens and have them print it out on something, and we can do that.
Yeah,
That probably would work.
get an 8x10 and then
and cut it out
and have a
stick stick to
podcast
it.
without her and be like, "What did you think, Jessa?" Not much, and then carry on.
Wow, you're not very chatty tonight. Oh, did you finish anything?
No. That's a first. She's so owly. Look at that. She's not even looking.
She's not.
I'll put a couple more rows and then I'll be done with this.
A hard one to tease.
She is, because she just blinks.
I just don't care.
Wait,
She just doesn't care.
she doesn't
Yeah.
care that she's deserving.
Jessica has she's been teaching me how to take care of my curly hair. And
Oh,
so
I thought you were gonna say she's been teaching you how to like be not
care.
reactive.
Not care. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Jessica's been teaching me how to take care of my curly hair, and she gave me some new products to try, and I'm loving it because I don't have to do anything to my hair
Now I have to go out and buy myself new hair products.
that I'm paying for.
So would it
That I'm
work
paying
on
for.
my stick straight hair?
It doesn't
It
manufacture
doesn't
curl.
make your hair curly. It
yeah.
enhances the curl that you naturally
Yeah.
have.
I did not know that I had this much wave to my. I mean, I did know that I had little curly pieces underneath, but I had no idea that I had this much curl in my hair.
Maybe there's some curl like deeply buried in the core.
You want to try?
I don't know. I would just be brokenhearted when it
I
didn't work.
said that Anna should sleep with sponge rollers for the wedding, so I can do her. I'm going to do their
That sounds
hair.
uncomfortable.
And Anna
I
has
agree.
the slipperiest hair I've ever seen in my whole life. It is slick.
it's like butter.
It doesn't even hold a tease.
Lucas's hair is the same way.
It's like silk, Anna.
So like, I swear I put hairspray on this. This is now flat.
I
had a bump going. I made a bump, you guys. And now where is it? Where's my bump?
the only thing that we can do for your hair is put in those little hair bands. I don't know. I did the prettiest hairstyle on her yesterday. It was really pretty.
We should have taken a picture.
We should have taken a picture.
Yes.
I loved it.
Look at how straight that is.
Yeah, it's so straight. It's so soft and silky. I love it. I love your highlight. I do.
Yeah, we'll call it that.
We should. We should bleach this bottom part out so it matches the top part.
I should dress up as what's the dark-haired woman with the streaks?
Stacy London.
No, like the
Oh, Cruella DeVille.
no.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
The
Do you know?
No clue.
Can you give us more information?
she had like almost a beehive-ish Elvira.
Oh. I was just about to ask everybody if they knew what she was talking about because I have no clue.
Heck, I was about to ask everybody.
I know.
Help me out here, people.
I know. Hey, what have y'all been working on? Have you been working on anything fun? What's on your needles? What's on your hook? Are you stitching anything? Are you doing cross stitch? Are you doing needlepoint? What y'all working on? We finally found more pink paint. And Scott is going to be. Jessica and Lucas found the color spray paint that we use here at the store, and
Because she bought out every single store within like a 70-mile radius
did.
of us.
and well, because we put that patio in the back, and Scott spray painted 2 tables and 8 chairs, and then I have a glider rocker that I wanted him to a glider bench that I wanted him to spray paint also, but we couldn't find the paint. And so we finally got more paint, and he is going to be spray painting that. So we are going to be locking the front door on Thursday nights when it gets a tad bit cooler, and we're going to be hanging out on the back patio knitting and crocheting on our Thursday nights.
When it starts getting down to like low 70s to mid 60s.
So if you're in the area or you're traveling to the area in the late September, October, November timeframe, plan on stopping and hanging out with us on Thursday nights and hang out with us in the back.
Justin and I have sat out there a couple times when we see
It's
that
lovely.
there's like a storm coming.
Brewing.
Mm-hmm.
It's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful out there. We are so happy with it. I need to get more plants that are sun friendly. Full sun friendly is what I need, because what we have suffers.
Look, I have a tie.
That's awesome.
That is such a cute little bag.
It is.
Danny is so talented at designing. I think.
Oh, you know what? The other thing I got as an acquisition was I got a Kindle. I got a book for my Kindle. That's what I did.
Awesome. What'd you get?
The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. So I only just started. But I had been wanting that, and then I actually forgot I had a Kindle, and then I was looking on Amazon, and it had $2 for the book. I was like, ooh, I do have a Kindle, Kindle, not a Kindle. That almost sounds like Ken doll. But anyway, so that's what I got. I was happy to have a new book.
I like to listen to my books. That way I find that I knit more when I'm listening to a podcast or an audio. I knit more when I listen to
I like to
an
listen
audio.
to my true crime podcasts.
Yeah, I've been listening to Park Predators, and it just is reinforcing the reason why I am not a park
An
goer.
outdoor person.
Like why I am not camping. It reinforces why I don't go camping, where people can come in and slaughter me and the people with us.
Slaughter.
It is. And
I'm
then,
sure it wouldn't be like a slaughtering.
have you listened to Park Predator?
No, I haven't.
I'm happy on my porch with a glass of wine.
So
I don't need to be in nature.
I went camping
I know you
over
did.
the weekend, and it was very nice.
I prayed for you the entire time because I was nervous for you.
And then
Did you sleep in that little nest thing that you have?
Mm-hmm. And then
Tell everyone what you have.
it's a tree. It's a tree thing. You
It's a
attach
nest.
it through to like 3 trees.
And it's
And-
suspended. It's a pod.
Well, no, that's more like what Jess was ordering. But it's like
Why are
it's
you ordering that?
Am I ordering?
Well, it's on your registry or something. So is it? I don't know. Maybe not. But it's just like it's flat, and it's almost like a hammock. There's 3 sides to it, and you just cozy down onto one
Wait,
side.
but do you have a cover?
You can have a coverish thing, yeah, to keep the rain off.
But you're not
But it's
enclosed
open.
in something?
No. Mm-mm.
I was thinking that it was like a little Hershey Kiss
Oh no.
thing, and you go inside and you zip it all up and you're safe.
Oh, I have looked at one. No.
I saw one of those when I was driving to work from home the other day, and it's on this little stand.
Yeah,
And it's like this little pod.
those are cute. They also have some.
It was
for
purple. It was purple, and it looked like just the perfect size for someone to curl up in, but not stretch out in.
So this accommodates either 3 people or 2 people and a couple dogs.
Which is what you have.
Yeah. So the big dog, though, she gets her own section. And then my little dog is like, no, I need a snuggle and to be tucked in. And so she still keeps on my section. But there was one night that it was supposed to rain a little. And I heard what I thought was the rain. It turned out a mouse had jumped onto the cover and had run down the side of it.
And that's another reason why I don't camp.
But
Because there's nothing to keep the critters out.
but there's
Nothing to keep people. There's nothing to keep anything out of that.
That's true. There's a swimming hole,
No.
and that area is so delightful. And
You have
then
those pots on your registry?
I have absolutely no clue what she's talking
okay,
about.
hers isn't a pod, but you have chairs on your like.
Well,
these-
yeah, I've got one of those hammock chairs.
I mean, it's pod enough.
But not for camping. Are you going to camp?
No.
Probably not.
No. She's my daughter.
So I
No,
already.
it's not that I'm opposed to camping. I just don't go camping.
I've already told her that her child is going to end up if she should ever have
When
a child.
Anna takes the baby.
then it's going to experience actual camping life.
Anna who would never say this ever. Hey, can I take your baby camping?
Your baby's coming with me.
And then we laughed.
Anna also plans on turning my child into Louise Belcher.
It's a very cunning child.
I don't even know what that is.
That's fine. It's a
But
very.
it doesn't sound like it's anything you want.
It's a very
Also-
smart child.
Also, that child's going to watch Eurovision.
yes, it is.
It's going to love it. It's going to
And
sing
then
that
it's
song.
gonna go home to its mommy and daddy and say, "I have a new favorite movie
Yeah. Let's watch it.
together
Let's watch it.
as a family."
And it's going to throw a temper tantrum because you don't let it. Y'all, we give her such a hard time.
Still have on her, what is that, Netflix? I saved it to her Netflix as here is my watch list. And it still didn't do the trick.
No,
It's probably not going to.
I know.
It's probably not
She
going to.
can't be fooled.
I'm wiser than that.
She's a wise old owl.
She's a wise old owl.
Yeah. We know.
Trickery just does
Yes.
not work.
Yes. Do we have anything else?
I don't think we do.
I was going to look something up. What was it?
But do we have her registry?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we have any. Do we have anything else?
I mean, we can put my wedding website up if y'all want to.
I was just looking
Or
to
are
see
you
what
wanting
this
to-
chair was.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, we could if you wanted to put your registry.
Guess.
We could link it.
Is this where I go? Maybe. Never mind. I don't care. It was a chair of some sort.
Okay.
Do you think we should?
Why don't y'all tell us if you would like to see Jessica's registry list? If you would like that, let us know and we'll put it up for you.
Can I have the hair tie?
You sure can.
Thank you.
It's your hair tie.
Yeah, I know. I knew I would
You're
end
done?
up like I don't do well just
I don't do well with my hair just down.
I know, and just she wants to have her hair down for the wedding, and I know that she's gonna. I know you're gonna want
It's
it
gonna
up.
bug me.
It is gonna bug you.
It's gonna bug me.
there's gonna be sacrifices
I
made.
think we
I
might
think
do
we
a
can-
couple of.
I think we can do it up for the reception.
I think that
Because
we'll.
that's really when it's gonna bug me.
I think we're gonna practice an up and a down, so you can see what you really like.
Well, and also the ceremony is supposed to be short
Yes.
and
super short. So
And I'll be taking photos with my
Yeah.
hair down, and then
Mhm.
I think it'll just
after
be nice
we've
to have
done,
it up.
after
for
we
the
take
cer-
the
for
pictures, we
reception.
can always do a quick little updo and go over to the reception.
I think we should.
Are you gonna change? Are you gonna change into something else for
No.
your wedding?
We
You're gonna
need
wear your
to-
dress the whole time.
I'm just wear my dress the whole time.
Might as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
It's pretty.
I can't wait for y'all to see the pictures. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I can't wait for y'all to see Anna in her dress. She positively glows in it. You look so beautiful in it.
So some of the pictures of Jessa, it's her face looks so happy.
I
When
know,
she
it
had her
does.
little shawl and dress
It does.
combo.
I mean, like, her eyes just sparkle. They do. Her eyes just sparkle in it.
Like,
she just
not
loves
now.
it. No, she's not in it. But you can tell that she's very happy in that dress and that she loves it, and that makes us happy.
Mm-hmm.
That makes us very happy. I'm excited.
And we've got our honeymoon planned and paid for. We're doing 2 days at Walt Disney World and 2 days at Universal Studios in Orlando. And because we are insane, we are going to do all 4 Disney World parks in 2 days.
Yes.
And then we're going to spend 1 day at Harry Potter World at Universal Studios.
Because
and
Lucas
Universal
drew the
Studios
line at more than one day.
Well, it takes an entire
It
day
does.
to do all of it,
It does.
is what they say.
But Lucas said he was only doing one day.
And then the second day, we're going to split between Islands of Adventure and Universal
You're going to have a
Studios.
lot of fun.
I
You're going to
think
have
we
a lot
will.
of fun.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm glad. Super glad.
You can't tell, but she is super excited.
I outwardly look more excited than Lucas does.
Wow. That speaks volumes.
I just love her face. I love your face.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Well, I guess that
Yeah.
maybe
I guess
we
Be
that's
sure
should
to comment.
be sure to
Yes.
comment because we would love to give you one of these Stitching Plaza bags.
Let us know what you've been working on recently.
Mhm.
It
Yes.
doesn't have to be what you're currently working on. It might be what you're most excited about
Hey.
that you've recently worked on.
It could be you're working on your house.
Yes.
It could be you're doing a remodel. It could be you're working on your garden or your landscaping or
Or
what's
even,
occupying your time. We want to know.
Yeah.
Or even what.
Or even what project you meant to cast on 5 years ago. And
Or you did cast on 5 years ago.
Lindsay.
Lindsay. Excuse us.
Yeah.
Something's
going
Lindsay.
around.
Excuse us.
Oh my goodness. But
Lindsay
her
was here
sweater
today and
is
she
beautiful.
finished a sweater that she started 5 years ago and it is gorgeous. It's
Yeah.
almost as gorgeous as she is.
She didn't bring it, but the pictures.
Beautiful.
Her Instagram always yarn first?
It is.
Yes.
Yeah, go check out her sweater. It's
Comment
so
on it
pretty.
because it's so beautiful. If you don't
Mhm.
follow her while you're over there looking.
yeah.
She would love it. She has a podcast also. It's one of our favorites.
Mm-hmm.
We love it.
I still can't get over that she just like puts all her stuff in that little cart and then straps it into the car if she's gonna be somewhere. I'm like, that's actually rather.
She has this really cool rolling
Yeah.
suitcase thing.
Well,
Rolling
it's
cart.
it's a cart.
rolling
It's like a
cart.
She's got
three-tiered.
one of those 3-tier
Mhm.
rolling carts.
Like
It's
I
amazing.
have 4 of those at home, and I'm like, I could
Well,
totally
there's 3
do
of us
that.
right here. Is any of them these colors that we like?
No.
Let's see.
No.
I see. That's some serious business, though. If you have
Mhm.
one of those,
Yeah.
that's what you need to take to the DFW Fiber
Mm.
Festival. That's what you take to a fiber festival, so that you don't have to have your shoulders hurting with your haul that you're getting. Or we should have some of those around here for shopping.
So no, it's like it's like that.
Oh, but today she rolled in a cart.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
but when she
not a
travels,
cart.
she's got one of
Yeah.
those that she
Like
puts
those-
in her car.
Oh,
Okay, so if you go to
that's
Michael's-
awesome.
Yeah. If you go to Michael's, they have a lot of them.
Yeah.
And it's a 3-tiered
It's a-
shelf thing on a rolling.
It's like a 3-tiered tray,
Mm-hmm.
like a kitchen tray, like a bar,
Yeah,
cart.
except for like
Yeah.
but it's like
Mhm.
a craft. It's like craft caddies.
That's awesome.
craft caddy. Yeah,
Yeah.
craft rolling caddy.
Yes.
That's cool.
What?
But yeah, she also has that little rolling
Yeah,
zipper bag.
That's
that
what
she
I think
brings
is
her stuff
super
in when
cool
she comes here.
because
Mhm.
that would be super handy at a craft festival. So you can put your
Yes.
stuff in it and you don't have to have everything hanging on you.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It would be very nice and convenient to have.
Anyway,
And that's
yeah.
some serious business. But yes,
Once again, comment.
yes, y'all want to win this bag.
It's beautiful.
It's stunning. So
Mhm.
I would love for
It's
you
almost
to.
like a canvas fabric.
It is
Yeah,
high
not-
quality
Not
fabric.
quite, but yeah, very
she,
lovely.
She is an attention to detail person and it's stunning.
Mm-hmm.
Would love to give it away to you so you can match me. because I have my own and I'm so happy. I'm practically skipping. I love it so much. So thankful. Thank you, Georgiana.
Well, thank y'all for hanging out with us today. I know it's a little bit longer than we normally go.
It's a lot longer.
Not a
a
lot.
little bit. It's only a little bit. Maybe 10 more minutes.
We missed
than normal.
y'all. It's
Yes.
been, I mean, we have missed y'all. It's been, we were just like, can we podcast today? We were going to podcast last week and we
We've
had
been
a
trying
storm.
to podcast for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Jessa was even like, hey, can we do Saturday?
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
went camping, so.
Yeah.
I mean,
But-
it's been a long time coming. But
We've had a lot of rain and it just kills me.
But not enough. It's been like,
it's
anyway.
been sporadic.
Yeah.
I feel like I keep almost getting off on another little tangent, and we're
Yeah.
trying to let these
Yeah.
lovely peoples go.
Hey, we're so glad y'all joined us. Thank you so much. Leave us a comment on what you're working on so we can draw your name for the next podcast. And
If you enjoyed our podcast, give us a thumbs up because that helps us out. If you don't already subscribe to our channel, please do. We are going to do a live podcast when we reach 750 subscribers, which hopefully we can all coordinate a time to be able to do
Hey,
that.
guess what?
Hopefully we can keep control.
we
of
have
our-
570 followers
We
now.
do. We have 570, so we're working our
Yes,
way up
we are.
to 750.
Yes.
And then if you would please share us with your friends if you enjoy us.
Please
because
share us with your
we would
friends.
love to interact with y'all live instead
Yes.
of just a recorded
That's
podcast.
going to be so much fun.
It will be a lot of fun.
I took a picture of what our table looks like before we start podcasting so you can see. So I will send that over to Lucas right now.
It's a lot.
And it's so much. It's like, it's a shit show. It just looks so terrible. There's a lot of things. Okay, it's our rubber ducky saying goodbye, y'all.
Thanks for
Hey,
hanging out
thanks
with
for
us.
hanging out with us. Y'all have a great night. Bye, y'all.
Bye.